Very good evening students and welcome back to online classes of English language of 5th standard. So students, I am feeling very happy to meet you once again and I hope that you are doing all the classwork that I am giving to you and you are doing your work very sincerely. So, and I also believe that you are also following all the instructions that are given by me. So, students, the topic which we are going to study that I will not tell you right now. That is a secret for you. And to find out that secret, you have to play with me one fun activity. And what is that fun activity? That we are going to see now. So, are you ready to play that fun activity with me? Okay, I know that you are really interested to play that activity and that is very interesting. So, let's start the activity. I know that you are feeling very excited to know that activity. Okay, so taking your less time, I am just starting that activity. Before that, I am writing here the instruction. So students, I hope that you can see my handwriting clearly. Yes or no? Okay. So student, as you can see here, for that you have to, for better understanding or for the clear screen, you have to zoom the image on the whiteboard. Okay. So students, here I have written the instruction. Circle the correct answers for these words. Now, one side I am writing the name of the person or the phrases. Can you see this? What I have written? Rakesh. Then this Radha. Then dog. Then a crowd of people. Crowd of people who are. Next is who are and who am. For better understanding, you have to come forward. Okay. So I hope that you can see whatever I have written on the whiteboard. I cannot say blackboard because it is a whiteboard. Okay. So, and here I am writing some words on the right side. last one. He, she, it, I, and you. Now, the words I have written here. Here are the names of the person or the phrases, and here are some words. Now, as per given in the instruction, circle the correct answers for these words. Now, see, first one is the name of a person, and name of that person is Rakesh. And from this word, which word you will circle for Rakesh? As you know that Rakesh is a boy, or it is a name of a person, that is a male, Rakesh. Okay. So, for which word is suitable for Rakesh here? So, can you give me the answer? Yes. For Rakesh, we will circle he. The word he. Then, second one is the name of a girl. That is Radha. Radha is the name of a girl. And obviously she is female. And for Radha, which word is correct? She, he or it? Can you tell me? Yes. For Radha, we will choose the word she. And that I have circled here. Now, next one is the spelling of a dog. Dog is an animal. Okay. So, for this, which word will be circled? She, he or it. So, you know that when we have studied the definition of noun, and in that we have also studied for the animals we are using it. So, we will circle here it. Okay. So, for dog we have circled it. A crowd of people. This is a phrase. Crowd of people. And crowd of people means so many people they have gathered at one place. And so we are calling it a crowd of people. Okay. So many people are standing over at one place, that is called crowd of people. And for this phrase, which one we will select? Options are she, he, it and they. So, as it is the plural means crowd of people. The people that they are standing, they are more than one. So, it is plural, and for this plural phrase, we will circle obviously they. Then, next phrase is who are. Options are he, she, it, you. When we are asking the question, we are asking who are you. Correct. I know my students are very clever. Yes, I get the expected answer. Next one, who am. He. Options are he, she, it, I, you. So, if you want to form a question, who am, which option will you choose from this? He, she, it, I or you? Very good. We will choose I. Who am I? So, this is the fun activity that we have completed here. And students, to your surprise, the words which we have circled here, all these words are the pronouns. We call in the language of grammar pronouns. And that is the topic that we are going to study today. So, the secret is open to you. The topic that we are going to study is pronouns. Okay. So, the name of the topic that we are going to study is pronouns. So, what is the definition of pronoun? Pronoun is a word used in place of what? Noun. Yes. And we are using this pronoun to avoid the repetition of the words. Okay. We use pronouns to avoid the repetition of words. Or repetition of nouns. That are the nouns. Okay. So this is the definition of pronoun. Pronoun is a word used in place of noun. When we are forming the sentence, in that sentence we are using the noun. Noun means name of a person, place, animal or thing. Okay. So in that sentence we are using the nouns, and it is very difficult for us to repeat that noun again and again. And it is very monotonous. Monotonous means you will feel very boring, dull, and you will say, ma'am, how many times you are repeating the same noun? We are getting very bored. Please stop that. So, to avoid the repetition of this noun, we are using pronouns. Okay. So, one more thing I want to tell you here in your textbook on page number 33. Two lines are given here, and I am just reading out that lines, and you have to put your finger on that line. Okay. So open textbook page number 33. Now the sentence is Gautam and Tina went to the store. Full stop. Gautam bought an ice cream and Tina bought a chocolate. Gautam and Tina walked back home together. Now see this sentence. Again and again we have repeated the name of Gautam and Tina. Okay. Gautam and Tina went to the store. Okay. That is enough. Gautam bought an ice cream and Tina bought a chocolate. And again we have repeated that Gautam and Tina walked back home together. Now here we have to use the pronouns. Okay. So how we will use? We will write down here. It is given in on page number 33. Gautam and Tina went to store, and instead of Gautam we will use he. We will use the pronoun he. He bought an ice cream. We will write there he bought an ice cream. And instead of Tina we will use here she, because Tina is a girl. Tina is the name of a girl. So instead of Tina we will write there she. She bought a chocolate. And after that we have to give full stop. And if we want to mention both of them together, so which pronoun we will use? Obviously we will use they. They walked back home together. So in this way we can use pronouns instead of nouns. So why we are using pronouns? Because first thing, it is very monotonous and very boring. Repeating nouns again and again, name of a person again and again, and it seems very monotonous, very boring to us. And to avoid that boringness, we are using pronouns, and it is very convenient to us to using the pronouns. So have you understood? Okay. But students, there are some rules to use these pronouns. And which are that rules? We are going to sense which are the rules or conditions for using these pronouns. Now, first rule is the form of the pronoun is fixed. Form of the pronoun is fixed, means they are not changed. A pronoun cannot be changed with the help of prefix and suffix. So we cannot change the form of the pronoun adding prefix or suffix. Now, students, you will ask me, ma'am, what is the meaning of prefix and what is the meaning of suffix? When we are writing, students, listen carefully. When we are writing one spelling and we add one word before that spelling and that word becomes the prefix. And when we are writing a spelling and we add one word or some alphabets to the end of that spelling, it is called the suffix. So that is the meaning of prefix and suffix. Okay. So detailed study we will do after the next lesson. Okay. So till now you have to understood the meaning. You have to understand the meaning of prefix and suffix. When we are writing any spelling, we are adding some alphabets or some words before the spelling. It becomes prefix, and when we are writing the spelling, we add some alphabets or words at the end of the spelling, that is suffix. So our rule is pronoun cannot be changed with the help of prefix and suffix. We cannot change the pronoun adding prefix or suffix to that pronoun. Okay. Pronouns can be singular or plural. Pronouns can be singular or plural. For example, when I am talking about myself, I will say, I am a teacher. Okay. So here I am using to mention myself, I. So I is a pronoun. Pronoun here. Okay. And it is singular. But if I want to talk group of teachers, how I can say like that? We are group of good shepherd teachers. So we is a pronoun, that is plural here. Okay. So by this you will understand that the pronouns can be singular as well as they can be plural. Okay. So have you understood this rule? Let's move further. Is pronouns can be masculine, feminine, common, neuter, genders. So the pronouns can be masculine, as we have earlier used. We have used he for Rakesh. So it is the masculine. Recently we have learned about the genders, noun genders. And in that I have very clearly taught you how to use, which are the masculine gender, which are the feminine gender, which are the common genders and which are the neuter genders. And we also have solved the exercise related to it. So, pronouns can be masculine, feminine, common and neuter genders. Okay. So, have you understood this? If I am talking about Rakesh and instead of repeating Rakesh, I will use instead of Rakesh, he. He is a good boy. He studies in 5th standard. Okay. So, like this. Feminine. And if I am talking about Radha, Radha is a clever girl. She studies in 5th standard. So instead of Radha, which word I have used here? She. So she is a pronoun, that is feminine. Okay. Common. Common. Students or student is writing on a paper. Student is writing on a paper. So student, it can be male, it can be female. Okay. So student is a common gender, and neuter gender for the things. Okay. So like this, pronouns can be masculine, feminine, common and neuter genders. So I hope that you have understood all these rules. Okay. So can we move further? Now students, I hope you are understanding this very well. Okay. So now we are going to study about personal pronouns. Okay. So what are these personal pronouns and what is the definition of personal pronoun? Now pay attention. The pronouns which stands for a person means a pronoun which we are using for a person. Creature means animal. Okay. Creature or a thing is called personal pronouns. So whenever we are using the pronouns for persons, creatures or things, it is called the personal pronoun. Have you understood this? Okay. Now see, these personal pronouns can be singular as well as plural. And in singular, we are using I and me. In singular. And what is the plural of that? We and us. Then in singular we are using you, and in plural also we are using the same. It never changes. You remains same as you. So you and plural also you. And in singular we use, can you see this? He, him, she, her and it. These we are using in singular. But in plural, all these becomes, means for this we are using they oblique them. For these singular pronouns we are using they and them. So like this. Have you understood this? Okay, let's move further. But students, remember, keep in mind that it we are using for animals and non-living things. Means we are using it for animals and non-living things. Okay? So, let's move further. Now students, open up your textbook page number 34. Now, see question number A is given there. Fill in the blanks with suitable personal pronouns given above. So students, you have to write down in the sentences the personal pronouns for the given particular nouns. Okay? So this is the home assignment for you. You have to do it by yourself. Okay? And you have, after writing, you have to send me all the answers, this full question, answer of this full question in, you have to write down this full exercise or full question in your notebook, and then you have to remove one photograph of that and you have to send me to my WhatsApp number. Okay? Now, question number B is given there. Okay? So, have you understood about your home assignment? And what is the question number B that we are going to see now? So, see the instruction. First, read the following passage taken from Little Woman. The passage is given here. The passage which is written here is taken from the Little Woman. Quietly to yourself, then circle the personal pronoun. And it is very easy. But then also I am telling you the answers. Okay? And the name of the text is Present for Mother. Have you ever given any present to your mother? If not, then you have to give one beautiful present to your mother. Okay? Whenever her birthday comes. Okay? So, let's move further. What is given here? I have written here on the on the whiteboard. The four sisters kept on talking until it was 6 o'clock. So, in this whole sentence where we have to underline what is given here, circle the personal pronoun. It means that we have to circle them. Okay? Personal pronouns. So, in this whole sentence, which is the personal pronoun here, it was 6 o'clock. So, we have to circle here it. Okay? Then see, Beth put her mother's soft shoes to warm by the fire burning in the fireplace. So, in this sentence, which are the personal pronouns? Can you tell me? Beth put her. Her is the personal pronoun. So, we have to circle this. Beth put her. You also have to circle these words along with me in your own textbook. Okay? So, keep on circling the names which I am circling here. Beth put her mother's soft shoes to warm by the fire burning in the fireplace. Okay? This is over. Then here, they look quite worn out. This is the first sentence. In this sentence, they look quite worn out. Which word we have to circle? Obviously, they. So, circle here, they. They look quite worn out. Okay, full stop. She must have a new pair, said Joe. So, which word we have to circle here? Very good. We have to circle she. She is a personal pronoun here. Why we are circling all these words? Because it is given in the question that you have to circle all the personal pronoun. Okay. So, let's see what is next. Now, next sentence is, I think I shall get her a pair with the dollar I have saved up, said Ben. In this sentence, which are the personal pronoun? I. You have to circle I. I think, again you have to circle I. I shall get her. Her is the personal pronoun here. A pair with the dollar. Again, here I. You have to circle I. I have saved up, said Ben. Next line is, no. I will, cried Annie. So, in this sentence, we have to circle again I. I will, cried Annie. Full stop. They began to argue until Joe said. And in this sentence, we have to circle they. Very good. They began to argue until Joe said. Father had told me. Father had told me. Me is a personal pronoun. Father had told me to take good care of mother while he is a personal pronoun. He was away at war. Okay. So, let us keep him in mind. So, let us. Us is the personal pronoun. Let us keep him. Him is also personal pronoun. In mind and each of us by her. Us is also personal pronoun. By her is a personal pronoun. Something with our dollar. Okay. That's good of you, dear. That's good of you, dear. So we have to circle here you. That's good of you, dear, said Meg. Now, what shall we get her? Now, what shall we? We have to circle here. We get her. Okay. Now, students, one thing, why this star is given here, the meaning is given here. Father had told me to get good care of mother while he was away at war. So, which war is mentioned here? The American Civil War, which took place in 1861 to 65, and it was fought between 11 southern states and the rest of the country. Okay, so that is given here. So, in this way we have a circle in this paragraph, present for mother. Okay, we have circled the personal pronouns. So, as I have told you that you have to solve question number A, and also have to write down the answers in your textbook. Okay, and you have to take photo of that question written with answer, and you have to WhatsApp me. I am going to check who is giving me the answer, who is sending me the answer, and who is not. Okay, I will take your presentee. Keep in mind, because nowadays I have observed that you students are not watching the videos properly. Okay, so, and keep in mind that every period you have to give your presentee. Have you understood? So, I would like to stop here. So, here I am signing out for the day. So, till then you have to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Same thing I would like to say, you stay home and stay safe. Thank you so much.